Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the Cowboys bye week. What can we do to change the team? How can we improve it? The serious corduroy mode. Cat mode, baby. Cat mode, baby. All right, we're in it. We're in it to win it. All right, man. So here we are, the bye week. We're going to jump on this thing real early. All right, so what can we do to improve these? I have 5 options that we could attempt to improve the Cowboys roster and team in general for the 2023 season and hopefully beyond, okay? I'm going to go with number 1 right off the bat, all right? And that is your offensive line coach, Coach Solari. I think the game has passed him. Too old, man. Too old. This team, this offensive line has taken a step back, man. All right? You can't deny it. They don't look cohesive. Oh, it's only been a few weeks, this and that. I'm tired of the excuses, man. Coaching matters. Players, they've done all the work, man. You know, they put in the work. They've done a lot of supplemental work with Duke Manyweather. So this looks like Paul Alexander type of stuff out there. Missed assignments, missed blocks, got penalties up to wazoo. All right. Old people words right there. Wazoo. All right. But, yeah, man. Yeah, the progression that you saw from Steele, the progression that you saw from Tyler Smith, they look like they've taken a step back. This is coaching, right? All of a sudden, Tyler Smith is having penalties. Didn't have them last year, really. That was the whole thing. Oh, the highest penalized player in college, this and that. The Cowboys drafted him. He held up last year, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he has already surpassed his penalties the entire season last year. He has a lot right now. He's leading the Cowboys. Terrence Steele also penalty machine as well. So when the players are not what they're used to be, and there's something else going on behind the scenes, and it starts right there. The foundation is your offensive line coach. We saw it when the Cowboys had brought in Paul Alexander. They had to make a change. Now is the time to make the change. You cannot go the rest of the season with Coach Solari as your O-line coach. Too old. They're not responding to the coaching. They look sloppy, right? Getting beat. Pass protection sucks. Run assignments suck. Run blocking. The whole 9, bro. So that's my number 1 thing here. Change that, and if they don't, we're going to be in fucking trouble, bro. Let's keep it real, okay? I said bring in Mark Colombo. I'm not even kidding. There was just something about him. He had a connection with the players. You know what I mean? And he brings edge. Right now, these offensive linemen look finesse. They're not out here setting the tone, dominating, opening drives and freaking running over people and pulling and sweeping and all this other thing. They don't look athletic. They look sloppy. They look like shit. All right, let's keep it 100 there. So they got to improve that, man. And that's why the running game is suffering. That's why, Dak is running for his life almost every freaking drive, man. It's ugly. It's ugly. So fix the O-line. Get an O-line coach in here, man. And make that the number 1 change, okay? Number 2, okay, now we're going to look at some roster possibilities. Free agent, I want to look at Leonard Fournette. Playoff Lenny, okay, a.k.a. Playoff Lenny. So take a look and see if he's in shape, see if he still wants to play. He gives you that physical style that the Cowboys need, all right? Proof is in the pudding. Tony Pollard, he's a situational back. He'll give you the flash, the spark, the lightning. But as far as the RB1, he's not that. He's showing that right now. Cowboys are not going to extend him for a big contract. He'll get probably like a Dalton Schultz type of deal. He'll probably want to move on, okay? And that's fine. Because what we're getting out of him, it ain't worth it. Okay, so, go get Leonard Fournette, check him out. then you have a 1-2 punch, and then you can alleviate some of those carries off of Pollard. Pollard might already be spent. Maybe he's already out of gas, man. Who knows, man? But it doesn't look the same. Obviously, the offensive line is trash right now. Blocking, they're not helping either. So that's one guy to consider. Leonard Fournette. All right. Now, if you want to go make a trade, another guy that I'm looking at here, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. All right. He's not being used as much here in Kansas City. Former first-round pick for the Chiefs. And I think this is this would be the type of guy that Will McClay would be looking at. Former first-round picks. He likes to do this. High guys that got picked high that aren't living up to necessarily their draft status, and then Will McClay goes out and cherry picks these guys. So keep an eye on that one. He would be a good 1-2 punch with Tony Pollard, Clyde Edwards-Helaire from Kansas City. So keep an eye on that one there. Okay. Cowboys need another wide receiver. I don't want to hear it. They need it. Gallup is obviously not the answer. Tolbert, I don't think is the answer either. Oh, let's give Tolbert more snaps. If you're watching the game, Tolbert is getting snaps. He's relieving players and he's coming in. He's out there. Okay, so let's not pretend that he's not getting any snaps in the game. He's getting snaps. All right, he's just not getting the ball, man. All right, so I don't believe that. I mean, if you want to give him all the Gallup snaps, then okay. But still, do you trust him? I want to bring in somebody that is a trusted guy, a hired gun. Let's go make the trade for Hunter Renfro from the Raiders. Okay, Cowboys could probably pull this off. Jerry Jones, this front office, has a good relationship in trading with the Raiders. They've done a lot of trades with them throughout Jerry's career here. So I think there's a high level of trust there as far as fair deals and this sorts of thing. I think you can get Hunter for a real cheap, man. Probably a 7th rounder, man. Or a future pick. You know what I mean? Just get the deal done. He'll be Cole Beasley 2.0. Okay, that's what he is. That's what you need. That's what Dak needs. He needs that guy that's going to move the chains, first downs, okay? And that's what Beasley was. We miss him. And we have yet to fill that position since he's left. So bringing Hunter Renfro, he's rotting away there with the Raiders. Bring him over here. Put him into the offense. Let's rock and roll, okay? So I like that indeed. I like that very, very much, okay? Hunter Renfro, all right? Sticking with the Raiders, another player that the Cowboys might want to have some interest in, running back Josh Jacobs. He's on the last year of his deal. He's a young running back. He's 24, going on to 25 years old. He's right in that range, that youth that the Cowboys would like for a second contract. You sign him to a decent deal. You don't have to worry about bringing back Pollard. You have a bona fide number 1 running back, RB1, Josh Jacobs. Okay, and then you can supplement that next year with a young rookie. One of these flashy kind of guys, or a speed back, whatever you want to call it. Somebody that will complement, the power style of a Josh Jacobs. Somebody that can wear down the defense. He's got the burst. You know what I mean? He can break away, and he knows how to get into the end zone. Okay, so let's look at that. I think the Raiders, they could be sellers here. With Renfro and possibly Josh Jacobs. They've drafted running backs already there. So I feel like eventually next season they're probably moving on from him anyway. Go ahead and get some kind of compensation for him. Okay, what would the Cowboys be willing to give up for him? That would be the question there. But those are a few moves that I think would help the Cowboys. An honorable mention for me would be on the defensive side. Another edge rusher, Denil Hunter. Okay, the wrecking machine, former LSU defensive end Denil Hunter. He's been a boss since he's been in this league, man, and he's on the final year of his contract. Not sure that the Vikings are going to re-sign him or franchise him, but if I'm the Cowboys, I'm making a call out of curiosity. Bring in another legit pass rusher, a number 1. All right, we don't know how much more time we have with D Law, so if that's coming here soon, Go ahead and have your pass rusher extraordinaire already in place with Denil Hunter, Micah Parsons, and you're getting after the quarterback for 4 quarters. So those are some moves that I would like to see the Cowboys make. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you want to see the Cowboys do? Give me some names, give me some players, give me some scenarios. How do you feel about the O-line coach? All right, from what you've seen. All right, I don't want to hear excuses. Let me know what you guys think, man, because there's a lot of work to be done here for the second half. If they do nothing, it's going to be exactly more of the same the rest of the season. Struggles, red zone struggles, running struggles, pass protection struggles. They got to figure out that O-line coach situation number one, man. Number one. All right. And then think about some of these other players to supplement your roster, right? You may also want to look at a linebacker. You know what I mean? But those are my main guys. I think the attention needs to go to the offense. The defense is doing really good. It's the offense that needed the attention for the draft. They didn't do it. They gave it to the defense. And here we are. We're struggling. Wide receiver by committee, kind of sucky. Running back by committee, kind of sucky. They didn't address any of that in the draft. So let me know what you guys think, man. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.